Hey guys, Willie Bees here. Just talking about some things today. I'm at my out yard. I've got bees all along this tree line, and just thinking about some stuff that me and Jay Heselschwerdt, which is Jay the Bee Man on YouTube. I'll link the description down below, or link in the description to his YouTube channel, I should say. We've talked about it, and there's things that you take to your out yards and you take home. There's things that you always should leave at your out yards and never bring them back home. Why? Spread of disease. Say you've got, I don't know what all in here, American foul brood, European foul brood, anything from black queen cell virus, the SS1 bacteria, nosema, either one. You don't want to be taking these things back and forth from this bee yard to those of us that have multiple bee yards. Whatever I take from this bee yard, I can take to the next one, take to my home yard, and then next thing you know, I've got a royal mess. So I'm just going to go over quickly what I take and what I do not take to each bee yard. I always have a turkey feather. Buzzard feathers work. If you need to shoo the bees off the frame, you can just scrape them off with this. It's natural. It's not a bee brush. Throw that bee brush away or use it to clean your table saw. It's the only thing I got to say about the bee brush. They're useless. You will not get stung raking bees off a frame with a turkey feather or buzzard feather. That's something you need to leave at your bee yards. A hive tool, leave it at your bee yards. One in every yard, at least. I do not set frames on the ground. Your queen can drop off in the grass, you can crawl off in the grass, something on the ground can crawl up on your frame. Next thing you know, you got a frame of pissed off bees. They're flying up, they're in your face, they piss the hive off, the one next to it, and you're in for a bad day. Frame rest. Yes, I understand you're setting the frame on the outside of the hive. Yes, I have set a queen on a frame that I did not see her on the outside of the hive. It happens to everybody. Leave it at your bee yard. One in every yard. Smoker. I light it. Hardly ever have to use it. It's there for in case of an emergency. Leave a smoker at every bee yard. Do not take it from yard to yard. This is obviously an essential item to light it with. I'll link the video, or put it at the end of this video, a link you can click on to how to make a smoker last for hours and hours. You need this because you light the outside of the smoker, not the inside. You don't burn your fingers. Obviously, for those of you that work a lot of bees, you need to bring a little bit of extra burning material. Now, I do probiotics. I mix probiotics and I spray it on the frames of the bees in less than 1-to-1 sugar ratio, so the bees immediately take it in, and it being that low of sugar content, they'll go ahead and use it. But if you spray the tops of the frames and spray the bees, they can't stand it. They're hygienic. They have to clean that mess up, so they're ingesting it immediately. Probiotics, great stuff. The sugar water, I mix it in. Water, plain water. Because how many of you have been down in the bees, got honey on you, spilled sugar water on you, your hands are sticky, you can't get mess off. And like me, I'm 12 miles away from home, so I've got to go somewhere to get some water. So I bring water with me. I use an abbreviation system. Always got to have a Sharpie with you. That way I denote what I did in this hive on the hive top. A very, very good item. I'm in the shade. The clouds come over the sun. You can't see the eggs. You need a high-powered light. This is 600 lumen light. Batteries are expensive, but they're well worth it for what you need it for. Obviously, I broke the handle off the torch, so I have to have a pair of wire pliers or something. I have a veil. I very seldomly have to use a jacket, and that's usually when I'm at somebody else's yard. I've got 2 students currently, and one of them has my stock of bees. I'm over there in shorts and t-shirt and a veil. The other one has another gentleman's bees, and I have to wear a jacket. There's no getting around it. Jacket and long pants, boots, the whole deal, because his bees are a little bit on the mad side. We're working on it. He's got a couple of my queens in there. But that is basically it in a nutshell of what I have at a bee yard and what I take back and forth from the house. Like I said, the spray bottle usually stays at the bee yards. I bring the sugar water. I can take and clean the light up somewhat. I need to get another light and leave it at each bee yard. Sharpie stays at the bee yard. Water I take back and forth the veil, but the stuff that you're touching the most that's going in and out of the hives is what you need to leave at every bee yard. Guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'm getting ready to get into some bees. Hit that like and subscribe button and you know the rest. Have a great day.